Hello. What if I lie and I say that this is technically the first stream? Ah, but then I was gonna say I could delete the other one, but then I would be privating my fucking I'd be privating my my really super cool Dracula flow. Okay. Cool. It's on ultra low latency now. We back. Now I can actually talk to you guys. Oh, sugar. Why can't I make it default? I love how it says all three of you on my #1 channel. Okay, I just had to repost everything. The shot makes him look like the Weezer album. Fuck you! It does! Her smile looks sincere, which makes the short pause beforehand even more concerning. Oh wait. Hold on, I'll do an intro. In case some people are watching this. Hi, my name is Oryx. No, that's too girly. Hi, my name is Oryx. Hi, my name is Oryx V. Cybernetic fenning fox from the future. I am Oryx V. I am cybernetic fenning fox from the future. Who? Oryx V. What does V stand for? I'm so glad you asked, actually. Vagina. No, it's I don't even know why I put V. I don't know. I didn't want just Oryx as my name. I was like, if I'm a VTuber, what does the V stand for? I said vagina. Oryx vagina. Fuck. No, I was like, if I'm gonna be a VTuber, I need to have a last name. I can't just have one name. That doesn't work. I mean, Bounce technically. Shy Lily too. It's technically two, and Bow's like technically like the creativity pool has become the creativity puddle. Yeah. More technically, her last name is the Whale. Shy Lily's like the full name. Oryx is very gay. Yeah. Honestly, I don't know why. Okay, that's what my V stands for now. But sometimes I like to joke that it's actually it's for virtual, because I'm like a virtual creator. 100%. Back to, okay, yeah, I'm Oryx very gay. We're playing Twofold today. I freaked out about Dot's voice at the start and didn't get past the intro scene. Her smile looks sincere, which makes the short pause beforehand even more concerning.
She got you roped into this without even having your name down yet?
She got it right on her first go, at least. I'm not in the club yet, though. Just testing the waters.
Wait, what's it gonna say? I'm pretty sure their name was.
It's only a matter of time.
Uh-huh. Anyway.
I don't have any stretch redeems, so I had to stretch redeem myself. Wanting nothing more than to be done with this interaction, I spin myself around and start making my way to the back of the diner, beckoning them to follow. It's hard not to notice Millie glance at the textbook I had left out as the trio passed it by. Three shuffle in, Caprice, Millie on opposite sides, Haley opting to follow in after Millie. After I pass them their menus and pretend to look busy by wiping down a nearby table, the three of them make idle chatter as they talk about our offerings. I'd like to say I wasn't eavesdropping, but the truth is simply that they don't end up saying anything interesting. It's not long before they settle on their orders. Loaded fries for Caprice, a chicken sandwich for Millie, and a breakfast platter for Haley. The latter is a bit annoying to prep at this hour, but it's nothing I'm not used to at this point.
carefully set each plate in front of its intended recipient. The fries give me a bit of a scare with near spill, but Caprice saves the dish in the nick of time.
Enjoy. Just speak up if you need anything else.
It smells great. Thank you.
With a small wave, I leave them to their meals, taking my seat back at my textbook a couple of booths over. My eyes continue to glaze over the writing and images. The entire book is nothing but a jumbled mess to me. It's a more illogical approach to the arts, contradicting the hands-on approach of the class. Ugh, fuck it both. I hate arts in university. So it's like all practical. To relieve strain from my eyes, I occasionally glance up at the diner's current guest. Why is she looking at me like that? What the hell? She's like, she kind of looks like she's frowning in a weird way. She's like, Millie's quick to steal a fry or two, with Caprice matching her roommate's thievery by taking a forkful of hash brown from Haley's plate. The laughter back and forth you expect stuff like this is more subdued than you expect. They seem to be enjoying yourself. Stares at you gaily. Literally. God. I get it. I'm already in love with you. All you had to do was be a blonde. I'm a sucker for blondes. And then Haley spots me. I try to avert my eyes back down to my book to feign ignorance, but it's a little too late.
Hey, whatever your name was.
Olive. Hi.
She's sealing the deal. Oh, Phil's hair. I like how it kind of tracks me twirling my hair. This is why I should get a toggle. On my 2.0, I should get my mama to draw me a toggle of just me with my finger in my hair. So I can be like 12's hair. I'm gonna do that. Oh, I can't wait to plug my new mama. I'm so excited. My 2.0. Ah! Anyway. Oh yeah, I haven't dropped that. Soft drops. Yeah, I'm getting a 2.0. It's like probably gonna come by the end of the year, but I'm like getting stuff sorted out for it. That and the finger pointing thing would be fun. Like fingers together, taps fingers together gaily, or like laughing at you finger pointing, because I could do both. I would love a finger point toggle. The only interesting toggles are yeah, that one. I have this. I have this. I have this. I have this. I have my jacket. Wait, this is not just my jacket. It is my remote. I keep my jacket off there mostly. And that's all I have. My tongue rigging is like freakishly good. I love my tongue rigging, it's so funny. Anyway. Why is that so goo? Why is that so goo? No, you said goo. It's I'm keeping that. You said goo.
Sure, let's go with that.
Olive, hi. Yeah, let's go with that. Whatever. Fuck you, bitch. The sign that the creature is truly a freak. Good tongue ringing. Good tongue out. Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna be like, oh my god. I hope I can get the mama that I want to get. But it's a long shot. But if I got her, I'll be like, hi mama. My 5 toggles. Alright? Tongue out. Ooh face. So I could actually do it. Here you go. Tongue out. Ooh face. Tapping my fingers together. And and twirling my hair. That's 4. Need 1 more. Because I don't really use like the angry or sad. I don't really use like my I can make like an angry face. Okay. I never have once used this. What the fuck did I do? I don't know what's that. I don't use this. All these other toggles is just wasted. Use the angry face when forced to play League. I need to stop sidetracking. Merely glancing over Caprice's shoulder and Caprice's head spun around. It looks like I'm not getting out of this. With a resigned sigh, stand up and approach their booth again.
Don't suppose this is just you asking for a refill?
Haley seems to consider it for a moment, glancing down at her half-empty cup before deciding against it.
Maybe in a bit. Just figured you wanted to chat with you staring longingly at us like that.
Oh my god. I would fucking die in that situation. Caprice and Millie share a glance. Internally, I cringe. Thanks for wording it so precisely like that, Haley. I have known you for approximately 5 minutes and I already feel like hiding away forever.
Sorry, that textbook was giving me a headache and there's not much else to look at in here.
Studying at work is impressive, though. You must really be invested in the art class already, huh?
Not at all, sorry to say.
Oh my god, it reminds me of a certain pair, Mari. Including with what this fucking
I've actually got another class tomorrow as a backup plan,
I need to
in
crack my
case
notes
the art
so
one
bad.
doesn't work out.
Did you hear the crack? Is that good ASMR? I like when my streamer cracks like a glue stick. Did you hear that? Did you hear it? Did you hear it? Did you hear me crack?
Oh, really? What kind of class, if you don't mind me asking?
I would die for you.
Huh? Just intro to creative writing. Some small filler thing.
What?
Resold me then. Stop! Can't joke about that on stream. It might get me into trouble. No, I did not sell it. For legal reasons, I did not sell you fan.
Well, today's just full of coincidences. I happen to be the leader of the writing club on campus. We have our first meeting of the semester tomorrow afternoon if you're interested.
Down on the thing goes hard. Stop talking about pen in my chat! Can I have some? Stop! She retrieves her wallet, pulls out a small business card, and scribbles a room number and time on the back before passing it over to me.
If the art club doesn't work out for you,
Behind so
I'd be
many
more than happy to
microplastic
help
food
however I
cookies.
can with your writing
Microplastic.
course.
Wait. Olive, the writing class is going to be a real challenge. If we're thinking of the same one, Millie took it last semester, and I swear I saw her writing 8-page papers every other week.
I would do 8-page papers every other week for her. I would do anything for you, Millie. I'd already been nervous about how tomorrow's gonna go, and that definitely doesn't help matters.
You're exaggerating. Besides, that textbook Olive was poring over didn't look like much of a pleasant experience either.
You know... yeah, the yummy microplastic from my pan. Yeah, I have that. I love... that's where you get cast iron. Cast iron is king, and you never wash it, because it keeps in all the flavor.
I can't argue that point.
I can! I've had the same professor in another class. We'll hardly ever use the book. Either way, a little bit of studying and some doodling is a heck of a lot easier than what you went through.
Says the woman spending days at a time stressing about inspiration and color composition.
I like when she puts her little hands together like a little... She got her little autism hands. She got her little autism hands up. She looks like a little evil. She can commit crimes. I would let her. Caprice glares daggers into what I assumed to be a friend, a far cry from a smile yesterday. Millie pretends not to notice, going back to a sandwich after I took the card back in my back pocket. Autism hands. I turned to Haley, looking for some kind of explanation, and met with a raised glass, the half melted ice clanking against it. She shakes it around.
Lemon line. Thanks.
What the fuck? You can't get a pan too hot? What the hell? So I'm full of microplastic then. Oh. Okay. One time when I was really drunk, I say one time and it was like a few months ago. One time I got really drunk while doing a drinking game watch along of Twilight, the first movie. I was watching two people. I'm not gonna mention them this stream, but I'm watching two people watch Twilight and do like a drinking competition, sipping with it, and I have an incredibly high tolerance. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna drink a little bit more than what they're drinking. So I had soju bombs, which soju bomb is a shot of soju in some beer and then you down the whole thing, right? So I had that. Except I was sipping it because of how long the game was. I had that. And instead of having one shot of soju in it, I had two. And so the mug that I had was big enough to have a whole can of beer in it and 2 shots of soju. And so I was drinking that and I got through about 6. I was gone. I got so sick because oh my god, I got so unbelievably sick. I had to get Ivor and I was like, dude, I'm gonna throw up. I can't be in the toilet this whole time. And so, because we were currently like moving stuff, 12 shots of soju and 6 cans of beer. Yeah, that's actually what I had. Yeah, you're right. 12 shots of soju and 6 cans of beer. And I had that within 2 hours. And I got so sick and I was throwing up. And all I remember is being handed this gigantic like packing container that was empty, and I was like bleh into it in 2 hours. Yeah, in 2 hours I was like bleh into it, and then I was like I need to ground myself, man. I'm like, I feel so sick, I need to ground myself. So I was like I wanted to bite myself, like to ground myself, but I didn't bite myself. Instead I took a bite out of the container and I don't know where the piece of plastic went. I didn't find it the next day. I still have not found that piece of plastic. I think I swallowed a giant piece of plastic. It was like a full-on bite. I'm pretty sure I swallowed it. I don't know where it's gone. I haven't had any issues since. So while you're all microplasting it up, I fucking macro. I'm getting the gains. I'm getting the macros, you know? Yeah, I still haven't found that piece of plastic, so I don't know where it's gone. Yeah, don't do 12 shots of soju and 6 cans of beer in 2 hours. You will die. I need to step up my game. Surprisingly, like I was pretty drunk, but I wasn't that drunk. Like, I wasn't blacked out. I knew where I was. I remember the full thing. However, one time I did get really drunk. I had like 5 mystery shots and then like, oh my god, I spent $300 at a pub once. It wasn't just drinks for me, okay? It was drinks for me and Ivor. So it was about $150 each we spent at the pub, which is still pretty bad. I had about, I think I had 6 or 7. I had 7 or 8 beers. And I had like 4 mystery shots and then one vodka raspberry. And as I was having the vodka raspberry, I was sipping it and I was like thinking to myself, I was like, whoa, I had too much to drink. I didn't get sick at all that night, but I was like, oh my god. And then there was a Jedi who was stoned. And then my friend really wanted to take a picture with him. And I'm like, yeah, I was like talking to the Jedi and I was talking to this guy. And this guy's like, oh, I've never seen you around here before. You lively it up the place, because I was wearing my Rara happy too. And it was a storied Jedi at this random pub. I was just, oh, fuck me. And then, yeah, in short, apparently somehow I led us home. I got Hungry Jacks. I ate half of my Hungry Jacks, passed out in my burger on the side of the street. Somehow got home. Dropped my fucking Rara card holder in the deck of my house. So it was underneath my house. It was Ben Kenobi. He was dressed as Ben Kenobi. He was dressed as old Ben. It was really weird. And he was just there. There was like an alt band playing that night. And he was just there. And I was like, what? I don't know. It was weird. It was wild. Obi-Wan cannabis. It was so fucking weird. I think the weirder part was the fact that I was like, I like felt I was like, that was the last thing literally the last thing I remember was that Jedi, and then I was home. And then you remember how I said I passed out in my burger? Yeah. I shoved half of my burger into the fridge and the other half apparently got frozen into my storm. So I opened up my freezer and I was like, yummy, yummy. Can't wait to eat my ice cream because Ivolt told me that I had the ice cream left over. I opened up the fridge and there's just half a fucking burger in there. Frozen. Stuck on the ice cream. And I'm like, I don't remember doing that. That's so fucked up. Anyway, back to the game. I could have my Bellini ice burger. I didn't eat the burger, but I did eat the ice cream and it did taste like Whopper.
Coming right up.
The next day. Poggers. The writing class ran longer than I would have liked. The professor definitely belongs in that course. In that course with a clear love of language and words. A lot of words. I entered mid-dot line and legit goes, I know! You missed it! You missed me! Like, nutting all over the place at the start. Oh my god, like, literally the intro is like 30 seconds long, if not shorter. And I made it last 5 minutes because I was just going, or in your own stream. I know! I'm sorry. Something about the deeper voice just gets me. I've also had like 3. I caught the groan in their voice. And, I can't say, man. Bro, please. I want to support, but I cannot. God, please. Please. Stay. You have to. You can't put me in this alone, man. Don't find me out to the wolves. Don't throw me out to the wolves. It's too good. I know. I want to be half that attractive when I grow up. Oh, please. It's just them. Oh, God. Oh. Don't know if you would never, ever see me do this, but I grovel at their feet. It's just casual dot. Yes, I know! This is what drives me insane. We're fine, we're so good. We're so good. The writing class ran longer than I would have liked. The professor definitely belongs in that course, with a clear love of language and words. A lot of words. The syllabus doesn't even enter our hands until 10 minutes after the estimated end of class, and the rigorous requirements listed on it didn't make me feel any better. Given Millie's experience in the bye, I'm with you in spirit. No. What if Dot is watching? Right? If Dot was watching, I would kill myself. Straight up. Like, I would change the trajectory of your life forever, but I'm killing myself in front of you. I've spoken to them too! Ah! I'm so fine. Change the trajectory of all our lives. I'm so fine. I've spoken with them. I sweated so much when I was speaking to them. And I was like, I'm just a little guy. And they're like, I think you're doing really well talking with us all. You seem confident. I'm like, dude, I'm going to fucking kill myself. I'm gonna fucking... They scare me. This is really just some down boy. No, I can't. I can't. I think you just want to get petted by Dot, maybe. Maybe I'll think about it. Oh my god, you can see me twirl my... It's like whenever I tilt my head is when I'm twirling my head. I shouldn't breathe, what the fuck? I tilted my head and it's twirling my head. Fuck! It outs me! Given Millie's experience... Okay. Wow, now got you doing twirly. I'm so glad you can't clip on YouTube. I started getting lightheaded after that, good god. I know, right? Just wait until you talk to them. It's life-changing. It's life-changing, man. You can actually clip. No, you can't. Don't say that! I'm gonna kill myself. Just change the trajectory of your life. But oh my god, talking to them, life-changing. I would die for them. I would live for them. If they told me to never kill myself, I would believe them. That's like a terrifying thought. I would be berating them. No, you literally, I was like, okay, like, I'm gonna talk to Dot. I know exactly what I'm gonna talk about. And then I just fucking shat myself. You wanna know the first thing that I said? Okay, no, I lied. The first thing I said to Dot was, here, have this burger. And they were like, oh, thank you. And then somebody else saw the burger. And then they were like, I don't know, they said something. And I was like, oh, fuck you, I guess. And then the first proper thing, when they were standing with me, when we were fishing, I was like, Guess what Oryx, the charismatic Riz Master, said next to Dotto? Teach a man how to fish, man fish eat. Eat a fish how to man fish heat. Eat fish man fish weak. Me and fish lifetime, fish man eat. Man fish year life. Are you okay, man? You good? Man fish eat. Okay, yeah. That's about right. That was their entire conversation. That was our first conversation. I'm such a fucking idiot. You went chat GPT with them. Good job. I partially did it as a bit and partially did it as I was like I was so shy. And then I ended up talking to them about like, you did a bit with them, that's an honor. I did a bit with them. Giggles and kicks legs. I have another dream. I can't speak about it on stream. But I have another dream. And I really, really want to make it happen so fucking bad. So I'll try to make it happen. But it's my live 2D dreams. Look at Game okay over here. Okay, wait. There we go. I'm not saying it on stream. I have a dream to be gay on stream. Check your DMs, Cole. I sent it. I'm not saying it on stream because it's a secret until now. I mean, it's a secret until I actually hopefully can put the commissions through. I'm gonna go back to the game. I actually needed to freak out a little bit. Given Millie's wait, hold up. I need to put my... Given Millie's experience in the class, I want to go into the club today feeling optimistic. But in truth, neither leader has done any spectacular job of selling me so far. I mindlessly turn the card over in my hand a few times as I navigate the halls of the building. Judging by the advertisement for a car repair shop on the front, it's probably some trash she had yet to throw away before she handed it off to me. The information on the back is a lot more useful to me at the moment. I'm on the right floor I'm on the right floor at this point at least. Now it's just a matter of finding the right door. The only thing unusual in this hall is a lanky guy fidgeting nervously outside one of the rooms. The club room, as it so happens. What the fuck, Cole? I'm legit lightheaded from this one line and I've seen houses burn. I've seen dead people! I laugh way too much. Holy shit. I'm so lightheaded.
Huh? Oh!
No, you have to say. You have to say. Please. Wait. Wait. Given by the way he jumps back, it seems my presence had gone unnoticed. Getting a decent look at his face, something feels familiar. Something feels familiar. And it just kind of looks like the same person. Same person, different font. His widened eyes seem to imply he's come to some sort of conclusion.
Olive? Olive Penn?
Yeah, that's me. And you're...
We shared a few classes back in high school. I don't blame you if you don't remember. I go by Darren now. Darren Baker.
I would never out my If I saw anybody from high school, I'm not outing myself. He's brave for doing that. I would never, ever, ever, ever do that. If you knew me in high school, you didn't. That person is dead. Who I was before this, dead. Another awkward PNG shake. What if we were two PNGs touching? It's not until he offers a feeble handshake I realize who I'm talking to. We weren't super close or anything, but having a friend of any kind around after a little over a year of solitude is enough to get a smile out of me.
I remember. Don't worry. You're looking good.
And you're looking the same as ever. Glad to see college hasn't changed you much.
Well, I think I might be overdue for a little change, honestly.
I end my greeting with a small chuckle to play it off, which seems to say, looking good with that gamer hunch. Leave him alone! He's carrying the weight of I don't know where I was going with that. He's carrying all the weight of all the trans mass. He's carrying out our visibility on his shoulders. I am my greeting with a small chuckle to play it off, which seems to satisfy him as he returns a smile. Is Olive autistic? El Goblino hunch. I feel like as an autism, I feel like Olive gives autism vibes. Just saying. Just saying to the I end my greeting with a small chuckle to play it off. Bro, you're autistic. to the fact that you had to be like, oh yes, I'm going to do this to play it off so you'll think I'm so normal. Ha 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 ha. That's autism. You know what? Why not? Yeah. Why not? I say Miho is autistic too. You know what? They all are. Me at fucking Studio Ellen characters. Autism. Starts mewing. I wish that was rigged. You can kind of like make it out as me doing it. Do you see me? Do you see me mewing on you? It does it better if I do it this way. As much as I like to do a bit of catching up and continue avoiding the matter at hand, Oliver's autistic, Caprice is ADHD, Millie is, I don't know. White woman! Ah! I'm becoming more and more aware of how late I'm running.
Anyway, are you here for the writing club too?
Sorry, I had to get agua. I glanced down at the cards to triple check the details before returning my attention to him. He gives a dejected nod without so much as glancing at it.
Yeah. That was the plan, at least.
Something up?
It's just more crowded than I was imagining it. Lots of noise and talking over each other. I poked my head in for a second, and that was enough.
I could never. I love social situations. I just have, like, the anxiety. Like, I will go into said social situation, but I need my, like, token introvert so I can hold on to. And I will extrovert for the both of us. As long as I've got somebody to hold hands with, I'm fine.
Eesh. Yeah, I can't blame you.
It's good to hear that it's active, at least. I can definitely sympathize with Darren's situation, and it's a sentiment I echo in any other scenario, but sidestepping it's out of the question. I've already committed to checking out Caprice's club, so at this point it's better to get as many options as I can.
Well, wanna check it out together? I haven't been looking forward to it much either, to be honest. But having a friend there would help.
God, I love their voice. I wish I had a sexy voice. What the fuck?
No pressure though.
fully expect him to turn down the offer, not being shackled to the obligation like me. But instead, his face lights up.
No, it's fine. Sounds good to me.
Aw, little baby boy. As soon as the door opens, the noise Darren warned me about becomes obvious. The corners of my mouth already feels heavy, but it's only intensified as I discover the source of the squabbling. In the back room is a small group of people talking amongst themselves, scouring for the cabinets for supplies. The lone woman sitting at one of the desks is entirely silent, tapping away on a phone as the noise is also from both sides of the room. And in front is Caprice arguing with Millie.
It sure is convenient that you'd pick today to do this.
It has to be today. There's hardly any time left to get all of this sorted.
You couldn't even wait a couple hours?
If you just signed the papers, we'd be out of here in 15 minutes, tops.
The two continue their back and forth for a bit longer, before suddenly stopping and swiveling their heads to the door, as the door fully opens to reveal myself and Darren.
Oh, what a coincidence.
You knew I was coming. You heard Millie offer as much yesterday.
Oh, it's so hard not to do that after every time they speak.
That didn't necessarily mean you'd show up. I thought for sure you wouldn't have bothered.
Millie seems eager to respond, but instead just stands there silently fuming. The threat of a retort almost scares me much more. It almost scares me more than if she had actually chosen to speak up. Caprice suddenly seemed... What the fuck? I keep adding words in when it doesn't need to be. Caprice seems unfazed by a friend's body language and instead turns her attention to the back of the room.
Hey, you guys! This is Olive, the person I was telling you about.
Forgot how lucky rude that line was. The woman glued to her phone doesn't react, but before it in the back turn around to face us. Having just a couple of sets of eyes on me is enough to make me want to shrink away into my vast level of 6.
Oh, hi. I'm Allison. Nice to meet you. Caprice has told us a bunch about you already.
What the fuck? I just met her! Small pause seems to imply that it's the end of the interaction must survive relief. Autistic! Autistic! I do that! Oh my god, we're autism buddies. Wags tail. Allison bumps her elbow into the arm of the woman beside her, which unfortunately seems to be enough to keep it going.
Eileen. Yeah, good seeing you. We're a bit busy now, though.
And with that, she turns around and continues piling miscellaneous colored papers and craft supplies into her arm. With a small sigh, Allison resumes her work as well. Confident she's not going to get any more at the other two, Caprice focuses her attention onto another pair of students. A tall and intimidating man casually leaning on the countertop, and a stern-faced woman watching intently as Eileen and Allison pick away at the supplies.
The big guy's Wallace.
Eileen... I thought I knew her voice was familiar.
Our newest member, excluding you.
And the last one?
She's not with us.
A surprising amount of venom in that response, more than I think Caprice capable.
And thank goodness for that. Name's Tanya. Thanks for asking. I'm with the writing club. Millie told me you'd be coming today. Didn't mention there being 2 of you, though.
On that note,
Having had enough of this distraction, Millie makes her way back to the desk in front. She pulls out a pen and swiftly jots down a signature before beckoning Caprice over to retrieve the paper from her.
here's my signature as assurance that I'll finish filling out the form after the meeting if it makes you feel better. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to actually have a meeting today, so I would appreciate it if you hurried up your pillaging.
Caprice opens her mouth ready to protest, then decides better offer. She gives the contents of the paper a quick skim. It must satisfy her. She joins her club mates at the back of the room.
Anyway, come in, you two. I was expecting Olive, but it's nice to see someone else joining us today as well. My name's Millie. Nice to meet you.
She extends her hand towards Darren, who reluctantly takes it. It looks
Darren.
like he's grabbing it.
Hi.
He's grabbing her ass. He's grabbing her ass. With a small ass shake and smile, she ushers us to a pair of desks that makes her way up to the front of the room. She shuffles around on her bed looking for some sort of reference material.
You've got quite the fan club, huh?
The sound of my forehead hitting the desk is louder. Fucking idiot. It's louder than any kind of argument Caprice and Millie could have had. A sharp clearing of the throat from the front of the room is enough to drag my gaze back up, albeit slowly.
With all of that finally out of the way, it's time to begin the first writing club meeting of the semester. Welcome.
She's so pretty. Front and center of the room, open book in hand, Millie definitely gives off a natural kind of teacher vibe. You can teach me any day, Millie. You can teach me how to do stuff. I don't know butt fuck all about her and I'm already like twirling my hair.
This club's one of the oldest in the school, so we have a lot to live up to.
Yes, ma'am.
Tanya introduced herself already. She's been helping me keep things moving for a while now. The talkative girl is Heather.
Giving up on a phone for distraction, Heather finally sets it down and gives an disinterested wave in response to Millie's equally lukewarm introduction of her.
So, it's not typically this busy?
Oh, no, I'm so sorry about the bad first impression. Things are typically a lot quieter.
No! Don't make that joke. I don't even need to do. I'm so fine. I don't even need to turn my head to imagine the look on Caprice's face. I brace for a response, but oddly enough, it never comes. It's our baby now, comrade. Well, I'm sure the news was relief to Darren. I can't help but deflate a little. It's my fault for getting my hopes up, but even I expected more than 3 people. Granted, Caprice's 4 isn't exactly a huge improvement.
Don't let the size fool you, though. What we lack in quantity, we make up for in quality. Here, look at this.
She has 2 hands. We can both hold them. She approaches Darren and I once again, passing him the book she was holding just a moment prior. You get her once a week. Fuck you! No, she has 2 hands. We can hold her at the same time. I lean in and catch a glimpse, and I'm met with trick and scratch. A lot of it. There's more ink than paper, and that trend continues as Darren flips through a few pages.
The club can be a great source of inspiration and technical know-how if you'll allow it. I filled up this entire notebook and a couple others just in my first semester here.
And how many pages have you filled out recently?
I know that voice. I know you from somewhere. I know you. I know you. I know what you are. I don't know. I can't for the life of me know the name, but I know that voice is from somewhere. Smoke from earlier is yet to fade. As a matter of fact, it's only gotten bigger with a new remark. A grumble from the back of the room, from Wallace if I had to guess based on the tone, follows shortly after.
Plenty, thank you. The club's recent downsizing hasn't had any influence on that.
about you shit yourself? Huh? How about that? Even with the rest of her club, all 2 of them not really winning me over, the work Millie has on display is impressive. At the very least, I feel like I could confidently rely on her, which is a plus. I'm already sold, sorry, I'm already picking your class. If I were to pick between writing and art, I would pick writing. I love art, but like, not that much.
Millie knows her stuff, I'll admit that. But there's only so much one person can do.
I jump a bit in my seat, throwing my head around to find Caprice standing over mine and Darren's shoulders, eyeing the contents of the notebook itself.
All I'm saying is that the art club, the entire club, would be able to help you. Unlike the writing club, our little circle looks out for each other.
I don't like your tone. Actually, I'm a Caprice hater. Actually, fuck you. I'm so sorry, everyone. I'm a Caprice hater now.
Don't drag us into this.
Too late for that.
Yeah. Without averting a gaze from the cabinet's innards. Yes! Who did she voice in it? Hold up. Let me search it up. Don't tell me. It's coming. I'm gonna lurk for a bit, but I'm still hearing you, okay? I'll call you out. I think I know specifically... Fuck. So she was an Oscar. Yeah, I know her from Heroes. It's like it's something Fire Emblem related. I feel it in my bones. I'm an artist, but fuck no artist crimes. It's like being in the kitchen. Artwork is just a one-person area for me. You don't want to work with people? I would be a professional setting. I got like briefly distracted by Twitter. It was Phoebe's sneeze. I don't know if that came through on stream. I'm pretty sure it did. Can you hear it? Oh my god, it does. Don't mind me. So, what? His sneeze came through. I was curious. I wanted to know what his sneeze sounded like. God. I have to make it weird. Fucking Mari and I were talking about the other day. We're like, we don't want to sneeze on stream in case it ends up in a sneeze compilation. I would end up in a sneeze compilation that sounds like a fucking bog.
Bold of you to hype your club up like that, given you didn't even bother to finish the paperwork to legitimize it in time for the fair.
I got a set of keys for a room and a bunch of like-minded artists. recognized as official would just be a nice bonus.
I'm pretty sure I have a pair of keys that you commandeered for yourself.
Hey, whose side are you on here?
I'm so sorry, Caprice, but I hate you. Caprice's explosion is met with a small smile from Allison and an even smaller smirk from Eileen. They don't seem to be taking this too seriously, which honestly may be a point in their favor.
Thank you for offering to share your space, by the way, Millie. We appreciate it. Even if Caprice won't say so.
Come on, not you too.
You're very welcome, Allison.
I want to dip as I have a wedding anniversary go. Having fun, okay? Blech. Have fun being gay over Millie. I will. Look at this! She's evil! She's my little evil baby. Millie has a genuine talent for mixing sincerity and an undying smugness almost perfectly. Is she white? Yeah. Hold on, I'll send you a sticker that's from the server. White woman jump scare.
Anyway, if you're all done chatting it up, we're gonna need you out of here soon. We were promised 15 minutes and you've already used up 5 of them.
Yeah, we're going. Just give us a few minutes.
Wanna help us out, new kid?
Eileen continues her work, not bothering to turn around as she addresses me. Likely for the best, given the mutual surprise on Caprice's and I faces.
Huh? If you're being dragged into the group, you may as
What? No! I was gonna bring them to an actual club meeting. Show them the best we had to offer. I had plans.
I didn't expect Caprice to object before me. Eileen merely shrugs in response.
I also haven't really committed one way or another.
I've heard that one before. 3 times, actually.
Jeez, what did I do to earn all this sass today? To be betrayed like this, time and time again, it's more than my poor heart can take.
I will give you more sass, woman. I'm pretty sure all of them are white. Caprice cranes her neck back and places her hand on her forehead in a display of theatrics, prompting a couple of smiles out of Allison Wallace. Far cries from the smirk that seems permanently glued to Heather's face. The thought of Heather is enough to remind me of my current situation. I snap back into focus, my attention on Millie and Darren. The latter seems content to keep pages through Millie's notebook as a mean of staying out of the conversation, but Millie is obviously trying very hard to hide her transparent frustration with a smile. She perpetually looks pissed off.
It's fine. It'll get them out of the room faster and we'll have time to catch up after you're done. Win-win, right?
She couldn't sound more disappointed if she tried. Boy, is she trying. I don't want to flake on Millie or Darren, given I willingly put myself with them, but at the same time, it'd only be a few minutes, and that will tell me more about the art club than fully planned or rehearsed meeting. It's non-committal for now, either way, so I guess it isn't a big deal, but it's hard not to feel anxious about it. It should only take a few minutes, or say put no.
Well,
I'm sorry.
my original plan was to
Set
check out the
Millie's
writing
ass.
club, so I'm gonna stick with that for now. Thanks for the offer, though.
Well, can't say I didn't try.
The response to my scissoring is lukewarm. The only one showing any kind of emotion over it is being Caprice, a slight frown appearing only for a moment on her face despite her earlier protesting. It doesn't last, though, replaced quickly by a typical smile and a small wave before turning her attention back to her club. Part of me hates to turn down the chance to dig deeper in the art club, but I can't bring myself to split from Darren after inviting him in. I feel like I got at least a decent grasp on their personalities, if not their talent.
I really appreciate it.
Just making sure. You know I still haven't made up my mind yet, right? I just want to hear more for now.
I know, don't worry. Now, where were we?
I'm so bisexual. She rests her chin on her right hand for a moment, rewinding the past few minutes in her head.
Could we talk about the club itself some more, maybe? You mentioned downsizing?
Ah, right. That.
Millie's focus continues, though looking considerably more dour than seconds ago. After taking some time to choose her words, her expression changes again to a warm smile, as if flipping a switch.
Well, everyone has to move on eventually. It just so happens that last year was the right time for a lot of people. It's just part of the college experience.
Well rehearsed and squeaky clean, all in a matter of seconds. You never fail to impress, Prez.
I'm unsure how to process that. Seems like Darren's in the same boat. The only reaction from the three of us is a grimace from Millie.
As self-appointed club historian, I feel the need to point out that this great migration of yours only started after you took the reins, though.
Thank you, Heather.
No problem. As the last of the old guard, we have to look after each other, you know?
Confident that she's successfully gotten under Millie's skin, Heather returns to tapping away at her phone, a smug expression never once leaving her face. Heather's done a job of getting me curious about Millie's influence in the club, but it feels utterly futile to ask Millie directly about it. Left unsure on how to continue this conversation, I turn to Darren. To my surprise, he seems unusually nonplussed about Heather's interruption.
A smaller club suits me perfectly, actually. I was a lot more anxious when I came in originally and saw so many of you in here.
Yes, exactly. You won't find a better place to express yourself if you're looking for peace and quiet.
That's one way to look at it, I guess. Darren doesn't seem to match my skepticism, looking considerably more at ease with Millie's assurance. I must be doing a poor job of hiding my disapproval as Millie's quick to shift gears when she redirects attention to me.
But just because we're quiet doesn't mean we're an empty room. Tanya, can I borrow you for a minute?
Millie waves the woman in the back down. After giving the art club another curiosity once over, she obliges her friend's request, casually striding up to the front of the room.
Hey again.
I want to give you two a proper introduction to Tanya. She's the most recent member, but she's already been a huge help.
She's grabbing my butt! Look at that, she's grabbing my ass. Tanya responds by grabbing my hand and giving it a firm, very firm shake before repeating the process with Darren. Given the way he gently holds the hand in question after the fact, it's safe to assume his grip took him off guard as much as it did me.
Millie Woo, you two over yet?
I think she might be getting there.
Good to hear.
Well...
Two words, barely even words, are enough to get simultaneous frown from Tanya and Millie.
Still got some hang-ups?
I'm just not sure the club has what I'm looking for, I guess.
Well, let's see if we can address that. What are you looking for here?
Help with my writing class, assuming I stick with it.
Yes, I'm aware. Anything else?
The expectation in her eyes begins to waver after a few seconds of prolonged silence, making me feel as though I've disappointed her with my response. Tanya, in contrast, is practically beaming.
Is that all? Then you've got nothing to worry about. You couldn't ask for a better tutor than Millie here.
She gives her hand... She gives her friend a playful shake on the shoulder.
What about you?
What about me?
I guess I was just hoping that I'd have more people around to bounce things off of than just the leader.
Oh.
She sheepishly rubs her head as she thinks, making a mess of her hair in the process.
That kind of thing isn't really my strong suit. I don't know if calling on me for writing advice would be the best idea you've ever had.
Before I even have a chance to air out my concern, Tanya bounces back, pushing Millie forward.
I told you, though. If there's anyone who could single-handedly drag you across the finish line, it's Millie here. Right?
Well, I'd certainly try my best.
And so the pitch ends, closer to a whimper than a bang. It looks like Darren's probably being won over, sitting upright and excited at the premise of an empty classroom. The same promise of a near-deserted club makes me sink to my seat. I reach over and grab the notebook from Darren's desk, flipping through it as I absorb much of the barely legible print as I can. This club's likely a wash, but it'd be hard to deny Millie's own personal expertise on the subject. I wonder if she'd really be enough.
So?
Millie sounds uncertain as I feel, even with her friends still shaking their arms with reassuring pride.
I'll think about it. Thanks.
The next day. Friday. Every student's favorite day of the week. Perhaps it's my imagination, but even as I head into the cafeteria, the chattering of people around me takes on a slightly happier tone than days before. As for me, my mind is so occupied with thoughts of clubs, classes, and my last-ditch gamble to survive this semester. My stomach grumbles. The smell of food from the table is only reminding me of my hunger. After skipping breakfast in a rush to get to school, I need something more than a cookie from a nearby cafe to get me through the day. The food is here, nothing amazing, but I'm hardly picky. At least lunch will be a brief break from my worries where I can buffet it.
Olive! Olive, hey!
So much for that. I didn't read that. I completely forgot that I had to read that. I resign myself to my fate and take a seat as the woman next to her gives a small polite wave.
Hi, Olive.
To make an odd contrast, Addison's shy, almost nervous greeting in stark contrast to stark difference to Caprice's overabundant energy.
So, managed to survive Millie's lecturing after we left yesterday?
It was pretty quiet and low-key. Nothing that extreme.
By quiet, you mean boring, right?
Hey now.
Yep, it was boring and terrible. The typical writing club MO.
Now Heather has appeared, which can only make things better. Even though she decided to walk up and invite herself on a conversation, she doesn't seem that interested in giving us her full attention. Engrossed on her phone as usual, she barely looks up to address us.
What?
Caprice is visibly annoyed, with Heather's only reaction being the corners of her mouth tilted upwards. Heather's passion for pressing people's buttons doesn't stop with Millie, it seems.
Well, Olive, don't feel obligated to give them the time of day. We'll get you through the semester easy peasy. Right, Allie?
Yeah, of course.
Taps fingers, woo-woo.
Right again. The club is nothing more than a waste of space.
Hey! Nobody asked you!
What? We're agreeing, aren't we?
Bitch. Heather's managed to frustrate Caprice into silence, as impressive as feat as any. She seems to have noticed my bemused reaction, face suddenly rebounding into a grin.
I still owe you a proper meeting. You'll come, right?
How do I keep getting caught in these conversations?
We'll see.
And all the ones after that?
Well,
Great! I'll see you then. I gotta take care of some stuff for the fair. Bye, Allie!
She shoots Heather one last venomous look before hopping out of her chair, beginning to head out of the cafeteria.
What about food?
Already ate! Bye!
Wait, what was it that she mentioned about a fair? Before I can call out and clarify, Heather once again speaks up.
Why did you even come to our club when you were already playing house over with Mommy Caprice?
What the fuck? Allison takes to her feet and grimaces at the comment. I can't help but match her expression.
Please don't call her that.
Just keeping my options open.
This might be a good opportunity to help with that. I've got a member of each club in front of me, though not for long as Allison picks up a tray of food and sets it to the nearby counter. Heather looks unmoved by Allison and Caprice's departures. She takes a seat at the table next to me, barely looking up from her phone. Occasionally she'll sip from the can of soda she bought with her. She doesn't seem particularly enthused by the riding club, so I figured she wouldn't spare the unpleasant details. That said, Allison does seem like the honest type, even if she's more loyal. If I hurry, I can still capture her. I'm gonna talk to Heather, sorry. I had intended to get some food, but that can wait. This is like the close to full attentions I could ever get.
So, about the riding club.
Don't ask me.
That was fast.
But you're a member, right?
Sharp as a tack. I was worried it may have flown over your head yesterday.
Bitch! Why couldn't Tanya be the one to find us here? I'm tempted just to cut my losses and walk away. But...
Are meetings typically like yesterday?
Who knows? I only show up often enough to remind them I'm still around. I'd imagine things are much less exciting with only Millie and her flunky loitering in a room together, though.
So Millie's the only one doing any actual writing, huh?
Oh, don't you worry about that. Tanya and I hand in papers every now and again if Millie asks. Gotta keep in the boss's good graces, you know how it is.
And you're doing a fantastic job at that, I'm sure.
If you're asking about the number of willing participants, though, I guess you're right on the money.
I don't know if I'd call a group like that the writing club, really.
You can call it a club all you want, but it's just Millie's hobby at this point. If she wasn't so obsessed, it'd be long gone by now. As soon as the old guard graduated, everyone left with them. It was just a bunch of friends. The writing side was totally just in the name.
Putting her phone down, she leans back in the chair and begins to rock dangerously while staring up at the ceiling. What the fuck? Sounds like she's talking more with herself than me at this point.
Wonder what I'll do once the thing's put out of its misery.
If it's that much of a bother, why go there in the first place?
To kill time?
That's it?
It's so anime.
That's it. What do you want, an essay?
Much as I want to think less of her for it, it's probably people would just go to clubs to pass the day. If what she says is true, that's all the club was ever for, Millie tried to give it a point. As I ponder, Heather becomes restless. She stands and gives a loud stretch.
I'm gonna go get another drink. You want anything?
If you're offering,
And she's gone. I guess I should have seen that come. As she walks off, I sigh in frustration. It looks like no matter which club I go to, I'm gonna be in for a trial. Of class, still some time ahead of me. I find myself wandering the halls, going over the choices in my head.
Hey,
I just about bumped into Haley, who was carrying some poster board and other materials.
whoa. Hey, you need some help?
Without answering, she shoves some of her supplies in my direction, which I take. I already have a general idea of where she was heading.
The gymnasium, right?
smart. Come on, you've been drafted.
She goes, and I follow.
So, how'd the meeting go yesterday?
You didn't hear about it?
Oh, I heard tons of things. But I'm interested in your perspective.
I also feel like I know this VA from somewhere too. I would love nothing more to give a 5-minute mental break from the Caprice and Millie wore. Unfortunately, it looks like something I won't be able to avoid anytime soon.
Well, I'm not even entirely sure what happened. It felt like a sudden whirlwind.
Yeah, sounds like them.
As we enter the large building, I see the area is being filled with tables and rooms and rows. There are students running about readying their booths.
Hey, where are we taking all this?
Over here.
I follow her to a table. It's supposed to be a table anyway. Instead, I find two small booths cramped in the same small space, covered in red and blue clothes. One has a very formal blue sandwich face, creative writing. The other has a very slash sign, which simply reading art. Clearly written by the same hand.
You get the rundown on how they're sharing a spot already?
More or less. I remember them packing up a lot more than just a couple table plots and posters, though.
The art club is off turning all that into brochures and other promo material for the two right now. This is all just bare bones stuff.
I'm surprised Millie trusts them enough to handle that.
I took some unfolded surprise to say hello to the lady upstairs. Before I sleep, I take my hands and she lifts the cover of me.
Millie gets along well enough with all of them. It won't be an issue.
Could have fooled me.
Things are just complicated right now is all. You saw how they were at the diner.
Are you talking about their friendly small talk or them trying to poach me from each other?
That's why I called it complicated.
She brings her hand to her headphones, the ring over her ears. After a moment, she thinks better of it, deciding instead to lean these things.
You're committed at this point, right? You're gonna be picking one or the other?
Yeah, that's about as far as I've gotten in my thinking, though.
No particular feelings so far?
Oh, tons of feelings. Most of them dread. It all sort of cancels each other out.
Well, good luck.
Wait, what's up?
That was just Millie stuff. Gotta head over to the art room now.
Want me to come with you?
I've got it covered, thanks.
Once again, the headphones remain so she pulls herself up from the table and sits back on her and smells like unfeeling direction. Maybe impossible to decipher her mental faces onwards, but trying to get a read on her roommates and Tanya to practice habits. I debated sticking around to catch her again, but decide against it and make my way out of the auditorium, going out of my way to leave through the opposite doors. Nerd. My body's so stiff. Today marks a day so rare that I can't remember it. I can't remember the last like it. Something so monumental the full implications haven't settled in. A day without school, study, or work. Sizzling of bacon rings in my ears, smell plays on my nose. With time on my hands for once, I decided to start the day with a simple pleasure, the taste of eggs and bacon for a late breakfast. As I nudge the bacon with a spatula, I take a sip of steaming coffee beside me. Unfortunately, my skills in cooking haven't translated to my skills as barista, proving the concoction proving foul. If I weren't badly in need of caffeine, I'd tip it out already. Little cactus sitting on my flowers still catches my eye. My pride and joy is embarrassing, so it might be to admit. Easy to take care of too.
Looks like you're doing better than me these days.
The worst of the plant go unheard. Living alone isn't the easiest thing. Every chore, meal, and errand needs doing myself after all. But it's comfortable. I can do all these things on my own schedule and eat at my own pace. Solitude might not be easy nor cheap, but it's simple. Pleased with the plant's quiet and unassuming company, I take another sip of my foul coffee. Assistant ping from the council announces a received text. Considering how few people I know, it's either mom or work calling in to ask to help cover a shift. Knowing which I preferred, I turned down the heat on the stove and walked up to pick up my phone. Unlike me, she had work today. I look at the time, it's not even noon yet. If she's texting me, she's probably just getting off her opening shift. Olive, are you home right now? Yo, what's up? Mind if I drop by for a bit? Maybe over lunch? Sure. Hey, great, see you then. See you. She's fussing over me again, as she often does in quiet moments. It's hard not to know this is happening more often now that I'm living alone, though she's never outright admitted that. Not that it really matters. I cherish any free time we get to spend together, and it's not like I had anything in particular planned out for the day ahead. Besides, she can probably lend more insight. Mom sits at the small table, a shabby, scuffed wood adorned with a small pastry box she's brought in from a diner. It's a bit of a comfort to know that even living apart, she still brings extra treats for me. I'm thankful I had a light breakfast.
Honey, you really didn't need to cook for me. At least let me help. I was going to cook lunch for myself anyway. Whether it's for 1 or 2 people, doesn't make that much difference.
Oh. Hi. Tells her, hi, mommy. She's thick. Ooh. Ooh. I think I want them. Ah, she's graying too, and she's thick. Oof. Hi, Mom. Hi, Mother. Hi, Mama. I carefully bring over plates from the kitchen, each loaded with chicken, vegetable, and rice. Despite her protests, Mom's eyes widen at the meal as its place before is still seeming away.
This is better than having to cook for yourself. You deserve better than work food every other day anyway.
Bomboklat!
She smiles excitedly at the plate, shifting the box to the side.
It looks as good as it smells. Thanks. So, how's work?
I take my seat next to her upon placing down my own plate of food. Mom talks about her day as I sit and take a knife and fork in hand.
And she's yelling at me. Her baby is crying, and her other kid, I'm telling you, they had the most embarrassed look. But what can I do? Except apologize. And of course, she didn't even tip.
Sorry I wasn't there to help you deal with that.
I'm glad you weren't there. Speaking of which, how's your day off been so far?
Oh, boring. Stressful.
What did you do?
Sat around here, mostly just a lot of thinking.
Ollie, it's your day off. At least take some time for yourself.
No, I'm sitting here fucking rummaging and going.
With what's been going on...
Still turn up about your classes, huh?
Yeah, guess so. And things just keep getting more complicated.
What do you mean?
I explained to her about the clubs between meeting a couple of days ago and the upcoming fair, the fear between the 2 leaders. She listens attentively, her expression varying between interest and concern. I feel my state deflate further and further as I talk, the hopelessness of the situation becoming more clearer as I put it into words. I never quite sunk in until now just how bad my options are.
I really don't know what to do, Mom.
She has that soft, caring smile I've seen so many times in my life.
I know it's tough, but look at it this way. Even if they're fighting, the club leaders have been nothing but nice to you, right?
Sure. Maybe a bit too nice. I just don't know how things will go. My whole college career hinges on this.
You're more resilient than you give yourself credit for. I'm sure you'll pull through. Everyone wants you to do well. I know you won't regret your choice, whatever it is.
That's easy to say.
It's true, though. You're wasting your day off stressing over it. Take the rest of the day for yourself. Relax, do something you enjoy. Don't make it another day of stress. That way you'll be going to this fair with a clearer head.
That's easier said than done. She does have a point, though. I can't do anything more than I've already done at this point. It may not sit right with me that my future depends on people I barely know, but those are the two I'm stuck with. I have no choice but to gamble on this.
I'll try.
That's my Ollie.
She gives me a hug and a kiss on the forehead.
Now,
Pulls out the pastry box from earlier and places it on the table.
I brought a slice for each of us. Which one do you want?
Oops. Skipped it by accident. Ah! Monday's come around again. I took Mum's advice and tried to relax after she left yesterday. I don't know if I succeeded. I feel like I've come back from an exhausting weekend. Today's the day of the fair. I'm not sure if I'm sold on either choice yet, but I don't really have time to mull it over anymore. I went over it again and again. I'm hoping to see them at the fair today. We'll finalize that. The morning's study over, the cafe beckons for a quick pick-me-up before going to wall. Oh, oops. Fucking clicked it too fast. Never having been to this kind of event before, expect chaos, especially given given the circumstances. Heading in, the place is thankfully quiet, with a scant few students quietly sipping lattes or tapping on laptops that hunched over books. It wouldn't feel unusual any other day, but right now it feels like the calm before a storm. A particular lanky girl catches my eye, as much with a bright get-up and headphones as anything else. Haley sits quietly as she listens to her music, hand in chin, small coffee beside her. For someone so mild-mannered, she so stands out. She picks up her head and waves me over. Pulling up a seat, she rights herself a bit and takes a sip. Grimace thought that's either cold or bad. Probably only bought it to avoid being kicked out for hanging out without ordering.
Hey.
Hi. Done with fair prep?
Yep. I helped them finish setting their tables up this morning, so I've got the rest of the day off till the car ride home.
It's bound to be an awkward time after the fair today.
Haley can only give her a weak shrug as a response.
Caprice doesn't ride with us much nowadays. Dinner the other day was just an exception to the rule.
Oh, wonder how I should read that. The meeting is definitely a bit tense, but I don't think they get to the point where they'd be avoiding each other to that degree.
Are things okay? Like, between them, I mean.
Her face remains as deadpan as ever, but I can faintly make out a raise in her eyebrows. I guess a question like that, I don't know, it probably deserves a reaction like that.
They've just been having some personal stuff going on for a while, and things are, volatile. Nothing you need to worry about.
Probably.
Would it make you feel any better if I said, definitely?
Fair enough.
Pinch the bridge of my nose in frustration, an act that apparently does not go in my spirit. I don't know!
This stressing you out that much?
You don't know the half of it. The situation on my end is pretty dire.
You'll be fine. Promise. I mean it this time.
How do you figure?
If you're just worried about your grades or whatever, they'll both make sure you get to where you need to be. They've never let me down anyway.
Another sip of her coffee, supposedly forgetting about the reaction she just had to it. As expected, her face contorts immediately in response.
Even if that's true, being stuck in the
love the
middle of
side
those
story
two
of
like
her
this
and
just
coffee.
makes the entire thing feel more overwhelming than it probably.
Yeah, well, join the club.
I've been stressing about just dealing with them this morning. Can't imagine actually sharing a living space with them. I want to feel pity for Haley, but the small smile on her face makes me second guess the decision.
Get it?
Yeah, I got it.
10th under the joke landed, she pulls up her headphones back over her ears. Our conversation is at its end. The fact that they keep pointing out the conversation is at the end, autistic.
Get your drink and get out there. Don't let me keep you. Good luck.
Alright. Nice talking to you.
Yep.
I wish I could have romanced Haley. By the time that I arrive, the club fair is in full swing. What must be hundreds of freshmen scattering a second here and there for the whole and middle about. Oh, fuck, I gotta stop doing that. Dozens of small stands are lined up, bearing the lots of food putting for them. Piles of flyers. Oh, I got hiccups. Piles of flyers set on each stand the props set up to try and catch gaze of passing students. Most of those behind club tables have been bored and anything. Some of them checked out companies and look like the girls and their friends. The occasional happy shout rings as girlfriends recognize each other, but for the most part, it's surprisingly subdued affair. The nice surprise is that clubs are left alone, not quite enough to really feel comfortable. Strolling on the other side of the house, occasionally known for the niche club entries such as robotic, fighting club, or fencing. Probably ways to strain to join the different circumstances. I would love to know fencing. Nearing the end of one particular aisle, it is the hard spot, should I say, here the outcome table.
Looking for fun? Come to the art club! We're accepting anybody, no artsy experience required!
Formal act strikes me as a new phenomenon of the occasional sex and degree sex allowed with proposal. How these two can ever live together has been viewed, yet the other also communicates stuffed into one side space like that. I feel like I'm going to the relationship is there. Then it happens. Grace and Nellie both set their eyes on the ground at the same time. Far from a fight breaking out, the tense and awkward silence reigns in between the three of us as I carefully maintain this room of the gates. The occasional tune passing by only exacerbating the silence. Sighing at the cruel fate assigned to me, I realize I have to take the initiative.
Alright, so we all know what's happening here. Let me hear it.
If I may, the writing club's a great working environment, and you could get a lot more done in a peaceful workplace than a party. And being a real club, we have actual resources and didn't have to rely on sneaking into the club fair to even be here.
Shows how much you know. I actually did the paperwork.
And yet here you are, sharing my allocated space.
I don't need to explain anything. Olive's seen how great we are already.
So, have you made your decision?
Let's hear it!
sorry, Caprice, but I think the best shot I've got is with Millie.
The collapse of Caprice's face straight Millie has again, she looks like a fucking high shoe speed.
Thank you, Olive. Pleased to have you aboard.
Join the riding club or what little there is left of it. She catches herself even if she was riding
Your first club meeting will be on Thursday evening then. I'm sure you know the place.
Have fun being bored with boring people. If you want to switch, the door is always open.
I'll keep that in mind.
Even if her smile was just a result of her winning her little war of Caprice, it manages to reassure me at least a little. Finish the prologue. Ugh. Okay, I'm gonna cut the stream here. Huzzah! Thank you all for coming. It was fun. My body really hurts. I don't know why. Or, I mean, I do know why. I've got disability. I have disabled, and yeah, but I have to go anyway because my son is coming. My son is visiting from out of state. My legal son. Yes, I have a son. It's my godson. He's still technically my son. He may be 24 years old, but he's still my godson. But yeah, my godson's coming over in like about half an hour, so I have to end stream now. Anyway, I don't know if I'll stream within the week that he's over, but I would like to get at least one in, maybe. But yeah. Okay, well thank you for coming, and thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time maybe. Nah, I will come back. I need to finish Twofold. I'm too addicted. Maybe not tomorrow, but maybe maybe Monday night. I'll see. Yeah, maybe Monday night. Okay, bye.